welcome to my channel Payal's Recipe. Today I'm going to show you a very interesting and delicious recipe that's called onion chili rava dosa, and along with that I'm going to serve a very delicious and spicy peanut and coconut chutney. So let's get started. Now the ingredients to make the onion chili rava dosa are 3/4 cup of rice flour, half cup of suji or semolina flour, and 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour or maida. Then I have some finely chopped onions, finely chopped cilantro and green chilies, and a tablespoon of salt. The reason I'm using more salt is because I'm going to add a lot of water to make this dosa. That's why we have to add a little extra salt. I have 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera, 1/4 teaspoon of hing or asafoetida powder. The ingredients to make the peanut and coconut chutney are: I have about 2 tablespoons of oil, some peanuts, some roughly chopped onions, grated coconut, this is the fresh coconut. I have a teaspoon of tamarind paste, couple of green chilies, 4 cloves of garlic, some red chili powder, this is about 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of red chili powder, that is degi mirch powder, so it's just for color, and salt to taste. The tadka or seasoning for this chutney are 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of oil, 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of mustard seeds or rye. I have some red chilies that are dried, half a teaspoon of hing or asafoetida, and some curry leaves or curry patta. The first thing we are going to do is make the batter for our dosa, that's the onion chili rava dosa, and we have to keep this aside after making it. So let's start with the batter first. Now I have this bowl over here and I'm going to add this rice flour, suji, maida or all-purpose flour. I'm going to add the hing, the cumin seeds, and I'm going to add less salt right now and add as needed. Green chilies, cilantro, and the onions. Now after adding all these things, I'm going to add a lot of water to this. Add some water. And now I'm going to mix all this together. This needs to be of a very thin consistency. It's not like the regular dosa, so it has to be really thin. So I'm going to mix all this together. So the batter has mixed well. I'm going to add some more water because, like I mentioned, this needs to be of a thin consistency, something like this. Okay, I just had added half a tablespoon of salt. Now this batter is ready and I'm going to keep this aside for about 10 to 15 minutes while I make the chutney. Now the first thing I'm going to do to make this chutney is to heat the pan and add the oil. Let the oil heat. Now I'm going to add the peanuts. Due to technical difficulty, I was not able to record the remaining seasoning, but after you add the peanuts into this oil, now since the peanuts are a little salty, they've released some salt, and you can add the remaining ingredients like the onions, coconut, tamarind paste, green chilies, garlic, red chili powder and salt, and mix everything and saute everything together till they become soft before we grind them. This is the peanuts mixture, and I've added some water as well in this to make it a little bit thin. And this is the freshly grated coconut. I'm going to add this coconut into this. And now I'm going to grind this mixture. Okay, now our chutney is ready. To make the seasoning for our chutney, I'm going to heat the pan and add the oil. After adding the oil, I'm going to add these mustard seeds and the curry leaves. I'm also going to add the red chilies. Just lower the flame and add the hing as well. And now I'm going to add this chutney that we just made. And our super delicious coconut, peanut and tamarind chutney is now ready. Now here's the batter, and I added a little bit of water again. And this is the consistency of the batter we need. Now our tawa is hot, and I'm just going to use a katori or this kind of a spoon or any spoon, and each time I add the dosa on this pan, I'm going to mix it really well because all the flour settle down. Okay, now our tawa is really hot, and let's start.
On the run, looking for something, chasing the sun. All those days, trying to find a place where you can just be alone.
And now I'm going to add the oil as well. Let it cook on high flame till it's brown, and you can see the holes in between. So let's just wait for this dosa to become really brown below. Now here's the dosa that's been cooking, and you can see those holes and it's turning brown. And let me slowly, and use a good non-stick pan, otherwise it's very hard to make these dosas, especially if they are so thin. So you can see it's not sticking. Okay, and now I'm just going to turn it around quickly. And you can see it looks so nice and brown. Now I've turned off the flame, and now I'm just going to quickly check on our dosa, and I'm going to serve it. Our dosa is now ready, and I'm going to serve it. This is the dosa that I just prepared. I hope you enjoyed this simple recipe, and if you did, do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel Payal's Recipe. And for more recipes, tune in till next time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to receive notifications. Bye bye.